does that look okay?
I look good, so
I can't really see it.
do as you please.
Fine, let's get going. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined with the girls.
Said girls. We are
Radio silent. I headed to Instagram and asked for questions and topics for us to just like sit and chat about for the next however many minutes.
An hour a minute ago, which is why she said that, and everybody freaked out because everybody wants to eat dinner.
And that's what we're gonna do, if that's okay with you guys.
I mean, we're here now, aren't we?
Yeah. Fine. How should we start then?
You go.
They are quite deep.
That's fine.
Start with a light one, surely.
Or just fucking go in thick and fast.
Yeah. How are we making friends in new cities, girls? Come on, it's your. This
I was
is your.
gonna say someone else take that away because I talk about that every day. So go on, you give me your insight.
I'm just gonna say run club, aren't I?
Yeah.
But if you can't run, what would you say? Like if somebody was genuinely like, oh, I can't run, I'm not.
I
doing
say the
that.
same thing. I just say shoot your shot. Like if there's someone you see on Instagram that you think you're just gonna like be friends with, literally like. That's how like Izzy and Sophie met, and then they lived together, like two of our friends, and they lived together for however long.
A city is easier than a town because I think in a city you've got like girls who walk.
Yeah, well that's
your
the thing.
events,
Yeah.
You have got run club. You've got so many different things going on, whereas in a town it's like.
Yeah, true. Actually,
I always say I don't think that the issue is where are we meeting people and how are we finding friends. I think the issue and the question is like, how do I take that girl from like someone I met at a run club to a friend? I don't necessarily think the issue is where am I finding people.
Bother her.
I don't even think it is like necessarily to that extent.
Excuse me.
I just think like allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable and just be like you said, like, oh hey, I actually think we could be good mates. Do you want to go?
be
Like
okay
I'd love
with
to
being
see you
the
again.
forward one.
Yeah.
Like be like, oh, like if you're talking about something, oh, I've really wanted to try that, or
We
something,
should go.
we should go. And if they shut you down, then just
Then
Yeah.
they didn't need to be your friend in the first place.
Yeah.
Also, like if you're like not wanting to make friends, why are you at a friend making?
Well,
Yeah.
exactly. I just think like once you get to these places, I think the thing is like make sure you're actually like putting yourself out there while you're there. Like if you actually think that someone's gonna be good friends with, don't just leave. Like make sure you get there.
Get their details.
Can I have your number?
May I have your number?
Where do you live?
And your address. How to maintain uni friendships once you've graduated and live in different cities.
Oh, I've seen mine twice. Don't fucking ask me.
Yeah. And I live in the same city as mine, so don't ask me.
Do you have anything?
I saw two of my uni friends this weekend.
Oh, gorgeous.
In London, but they're like long distance friends.
Yeah.
But I'm also of the opinion that like it's the whole friends for a reason, friends for a season. Don't
Yeah.
you literally just can't force it. I like
No,
there's two girls I was so
agreed.
close to at uni and I don't talk to them anymore, and it's like it just makes you realise that
Yeah.
oh, we were friends because of the environment and the
Location.
situation we were in.
Yeah,
And then
oh my God,
outside
yeah.
of that, if you force it and it just feels like effort, it's not gonna stay.
I still live in the same city as my uni girls, but my home friends, we all live in different cities, like Manchester, Nottingham, London, and I think you've got to not take offence to the fact that you haven't spoken.
Yeah.
Like, we're all just trying out here. We don't always have the time to be like texting
Yeah.
and meeting up. We're all living lives, so don't take offence to the fact that you haven't seen them in like 3 months.
I have a group of friends from my old job and we have a group chat that like gets talked on, I'd say, at least once a
Oh my
week.
God, the girl you went to Amsterdam.
Yeah,
with.
and like we every
So
year,
cute.
like we're talking about going to New York next year.
Ooh,
But like every year we try
yeah.
and do like a big meet up actively. But it comes from like really wanting to see each other and having that time
Yeah.
together. If you don't have that, then it will die eventually.
Yeah.
These things come down to just like fucking we're adults now. If you miss someone and like you want to make effort with them, it's on you to go and do that, and it's on you to like communicate with your friends like you're in a relationship. Like I had to sit down like my home friends and be like, I miss you, I really like want to talk to you more. Like
Yeah.
I know we're so used to being in each other's pockets, but we're not now.
Yeah.
And like we need to actually make that effort to talk to each other, otherwise like I just have no idea
It's
what's
like being
going
in a
on in life.
relationship.
I think it is.
Communication.
I think adult like friendships, especially long distance, as you get older, they are. And like it's a bit of a shit answer. Like it's not easy
sorry.
anymore.
It's how you feel when you're actually like when you do see
Yeah.
them again, and if it feels like
Yeah.
the same, or it feels like you walk away from it like all warm and fuzzy. But I think sometimes I've had to realise like I've gone to meet a friend that I
Yeah.
haven't seen in a while, and it's felt like a bit awkward.
Yeah,
and,
it's
we're
like-
not-
Mm.
I'm
And you always like
do
feel
you add to
responsible.
my life anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I sometimes feel like guilt, like oh, we haven't like spoken in ages, and I'm like, actually that's partially your fault too. That's not
50-50,
my it's
yeah,
not my
100%.
weight completely there. Like you didn't message me either.
But the annoying answer is just like a bit of effort and a bit of communication. Like
Yeah.
it's not all fun and games.
And
now.
the right friends will stay in your life.
Yeah, and like like I said, like other people you'll realise that like, oh, they're just your mates for like having fun, or like you call on them for a good time or a night out, and like, there's absolutely fuck all wrong with that. But like, don't worry as well, like if you are seeing your uni mates like once, like I've literally seen mine once a year. I've seen them twice. We graduated 2 years ago. And it's like they're still like some of my favourite people in this world. Doesn't matter, like it doesn't mean anything about our friendship. So like don't fret
it's
if
circumstantial.
yeah, don't fret if you are only seeing each other like every once in a while. I do think it's funny that we sit here like, you have a problem? What is it? Don't worry, we'll fix it. Like fucking
Who do we think
20,
we are?
like 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds in a car, like we've got the answers.
Thoughts on boyfriends not posting you on Insta, brackets, I'm 23.
Does he post?
Milo doesn't post, but I would like him to post me. When he does post me,
Lovely.
I
No.
would say,
Oh.
it's the worst photos.
as a
I think that's
single
cute,
girl,
though.
if I'm stalking a boy that I think is attractive, I'm using his Instagram as like my reference of whether he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think the couples that like flaunt themselves on Instagram all over are usually the least secure in relation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I usually think if you're plastered all over, there's a reason. You're like compensating for something.
So if Milo started plastering everywhere, have we got suspicion
Yeah,
to think he's
you've
cheating?
got concerns, guys.
I think it's the type of thing that it's like, at the end of the day, if something matters to you and your significant other isn't listening, it doesn't really matter. Like if you want him to post you and he's like, no, it's
Do
like,
you tag
why the
him?
fuck do you care that much?
If you
Post
tag
a
him in
picture
a
of
story,
me.
does he reshare it ever?
No, I don't tag him anymore because he doesn't.
At the end of the day, I think it's not that deep. But if your boyfriend is posting and just like refuses to post you, like anything in the world ever, like liking pictures and stuff, I don't think it's that deep. But if you've expressed that you don't like it and he's not listening, then that's a different
Imagine he's
conversation.
cropping you out.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like if it's fucking, if it's sus, it's sus. You know if it's sus.
He's photoshopped it.
Yeah, like come on.
You've got to think, like, not in a negative way, but if you break up, that's a lot to delete if you're posting it all the time.
Oh, it's a lot of archives.
Yeah, painful.
Oh, and imagine
So
you're
if
dumped.
what is your opinion on that
Triple
then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I archived
no,
all my posts
like,
with my ex.
I think I only would go and do it if I was actively then like back on dating apps, like you said, because then it's a like people are looking as an indication. So like when we broke up, I would be like, I'm crying, I'm gonna delete all these all. But once I was like ready to probably move on, I'd be like, okay, these should probably
What if
go
you
now.
look-
Why have
10
you
out of 10.
archived and not deleted?
I don't 10 out of 10 most days.
I don't know what I mean. I don't know actually.
That's really interesting because it's like archiving's like, oh, I might put them back up one day.
Because they're still memories. That
I
deep.
archive everything. I don't delete anything. I just archive everything.
She's a digital hoarder.
No, I am. What did you mean? That's interesting. Yeah, I want my ex back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case all things fail. I want my 14-year-old ex back.
I'd probably archive just like, fuck, I hope, if it was me and Guy, I'd archive like, we're gonna get married one day anyway. They will go back up at some
We'll
point.
come back together at one point in our lives.
Yeah, it probably would be an archive.
But that's what an archive to me feels like. It's like, oh, I might.
I'm not letting go. I'm just saying goodbye for now. How do you deal with friend jealousy and not getting invited somewhere, etc.?
I don't want to be somewhere I wasn't invited anyway, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Also, there's like call them out on it. And
Yeah.
communicate, and if they take it positively and they're, oh, I'm really sorry you felt that way.
Yeah.
Didn't realise it came across that way. Then great. If they're like weird about
Then we
it,
ain't running
then
around
they're
it.
not
They
your friends.
gaslight you then.
You're not coming to my party.
They didn't want to go anyway.
Yeah.
Silly party.
Guys, can you see the theme? We're adults, just communicate with people.
Communication, honestly. can
Honestly,
answer
I do
everything.
these like podcast advice ones. I'm like, really, if you listen to this back, I just said communicate with people 8 times.
Don't let things live in your head. It will
No.
drive you insane.
Like, oh, did you mean to make me feel like this? Yes. Okay, no worries. Or they'll be like, oh no shit, and you'll be like,
I need
okay.
to go to a run club now and meet new friends.
Yeah. That was the least empathetic answer we've ever given to anything. How to deal with feeling left out? Find some new fucking friends. but
no,
true.
but true.
No, but like really true. Don't waste your time on it.
If you're feeling left out, why? Deep it. It's not you, it's them.
Yeah, it's never you.
It's never you.
Unless you're a nasty fucking piece of work. It's probably
It's
you.
probably you.
A few of your questions would be about running.
You probably.
They're all about night shifts and being a midwife. Do you guys want to try and answer this question for me as a non-midwife?
Okay.
How do you manage night shifts and social life? My NHS job is taking it out of me.
You basically don't, or you fucking run yourself into the ground with like Pro Plus and Monster. Would you say you're an introvert or an extrovert?
Have you ever done Myers-Briggs?
What's that?
Oh my god, should we do it tonight? That's a really
Oh,
fun
is it a
group
test?
task. Yeah, it's the 16 personalities.
Oh yes, yeah.
So
I've done the thing where you find out if you're eotic Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I got bare ADHD apparently.
I got ADHD too.
That's like, no, we're talking about real fucking
This is-
psychology. She's like, I know that Eeyore or Winnie the Pooh. It's like, what the fuck? No one asked you that.
we should do it. It's really fun.
What was your answer to my question?
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Oh
We'll
my-
find out when we do the quiz.
Oh my goodness. As part of this, you get your overall thing and then
Yeah,
it breaks
yeah,
down your
yeah.
percentages of things
Yeah.
and one of them's introvert, extrovert.
They
like
don't know me.
exactly 50-50.
Really?
What if I don't like the answer?
But
You don't know me.
When people say like they describe introverts and extroverts as like introverts,
I've just got a limit. Cuts off after 25 minutes.
Why has it gone red,
it's like a
guys?
treadmill.
Why did it red? So you said...
Oh, they say about introverts being charged by alone time
Yeah.
and extroverts being charged by social
Yeah.
interaction. I feel
What
like,
if you like both?
well, this is the thing, is what I'm about to say, is that some
the
people...
woman.
We'll let it get.
Introvert, like, I will always find alone time pretty recharging, like guaranteed, but like there's certain people I can feel recharged by, but certain people really drain me.
What about
Yeah.
me? Do I recharge you?
Yeah,
That's what fucking mood you're in.
it does depend on what I'm needing and like what,
Yeah?
yeah.
I was
but
like,
do you know
no.
what I mean when it's like what drains you or like
Molly.
For someone who works nights, God, she's bouncy.
yeah.
Lord, today Molly drained me.
Sometimes I'm in a, like, let's just do this, let's chat, and Molly's like bouncing, and I'm like, I need you to sit down. If you had to pick, what would you say, introvert?
Back to the original question.
The need for...
Much better at putting myself out there.
What about
Yes,
you?
she is.
Extrovert.
But I need my alone time.
I don't think you do.
I really do. I promise you I do.
What would you say you are?
But do you need your alone
60-40
time
split.
because of socialising, or do you need your alone time because it's like work stuff?
Both.
I don't see you like, I mean, I'm not in your head, but like any spare minute you could see people, you would.
No, not always.
Depends on the people though, doesn't it?
I love like just sitting, lighting a candle, chilling. Like I need that.
Yeah, but I think
need
that's-
that on my
yeah,
own.
yeah,
I need
yeah,
that
yeah.
like, and not even like another presence in the room. I just need. Bless you.
Sorry.
I just need
Don't ever.
time. One thing you have achieved in the first half of this year,
Nothing.
Megan.
Going self-employed.
Yeah, slow.
Fucking slow.
Huge slow.
I ran a fucking marathon,
Yeah,
bitch.
you did.
Fuck yeah. God, that feels like forever ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it does.
Only 2 months ago. Did you not host your like biggest event?
Oh yeah. Yeah, in January. But that feels like forever ago again.
It was still this year,
Yeah, I suppose it was.
and it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that was good.
I had a
actually,
really
yeah.
good time.
That was good.
Woo! I signed up for a half marathon.
Are you doing October?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're all
I didn't
doing
realise- I didn't
October.
realise you were.
Yeah. Loosened up my time now. I now just want
You're in a
Loosey
bracket.
goosey.
Better.
just in the 150s.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Well, I'd take 150s.
1.5.
Sub 2 would be nice.
You'll get some too.
If I finish it again, I'll be happy.
I'm measuring your success of this race by whether you have a good time or not. Because you didn't enjoy the last race,
No, not really. But
and I want you to enjoy this one. I want you to like reflect on it, be like, I had a good time.
thanks.
It's okay. Following on is, what is one thing you want to achieve by the end of the year?
Oh,
I want to be like happier in work. I want to like, I feel like at the minute I'm at a point in my job where I'm like a little bit dreading going in.
yeah.
I want to find, I feel like by the end of the year I'll have done all my rotations, so I'll know where my favourite place is, so I can kind of like go there
Mm-hmm.
a little bit happier. And I'm hoping to be a band 6.
Yeah.
Maybe a sub 2 half marathon.
Yeah!
I'd like to go on a couple more holidays.
Mm.
I'd travel a bit more.
I definitely agree with, like, I just did a reflecting podcast.
Have you?
Yeah, and I definitely agree with like the whole like just feel a bit more like pep in the step for things. But I'm trying to like not set intentions, because then I think you just get to the end of the year and you're like, did I do that? I don't quite
yeah.
know like how am I measuring that. But in terms of like a goal, I'd love to maybe do my first like speaking situation.
Okay.
Like proper like panel-y something or other.
Yeah, I feel like you've got a lot to say. You'd be good doing that.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I've put that on my vision board.
I'd like to feel like I back myself a bit more by the end of the year.
Yeah, facts. That's what like speaking is to me. I'm like, I know I want to do it, but I'm just like, oh, I've got nothing to fucking say. And I'm like,
I
yeah,
think
you
actually,
my
yeah, you do.
self-doubt this first part of the year has been pretty
yeah,
terrible.
me too. It's been trash.
Yeah, and I'm a bit sick of it now. And
Me
I'm like,
too.
Why am I, like, literally, why are you doubting yourself?
I think
what
for
is the
me,
point?
it's come from like having like that like intentions, like loosey-goosey goals, and then like that looking back, like what have you done the first half of the year? And I'm like, oh, I don't really know, because I didn't really hit goals that I could like hit.
Tangible,
they were kind of
yeah.
like intentions, vibes of a lifestyle. And I'm like,
Yeah.
who knows if I've got that? Like, it's not really measurable.
It's like such worst case scenario mentality all the time, and I'm like, stop it. Like, it's really
Yeah.
annoying. I listened to a podcast the other day, and she actually gave advice that I was like, I've really held on to.
Who was it?
That goes without saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've listened to like 3 of
Have
them
you
this
listened to the
morning.
one
Rings a
where they
bell.
talk about
I've told you to listen to it so many times.
it's so good what her therapist said, and it's like, so you
Oh, did you listen to the like what if everything goes wrong, like that, the one titled that?
yeah, I think so. And like she talks about straighteners. And like you're like, you leave the house and you're like, oh my god, I've left my straighteners on. The whole flat's gonna burn down, the building's gonna burn down, everything I love is gonna be destroyed. And then she said, now flip it on its head and imagine your intention was to burn the entire building down. You would instantly go, well, the straighteners probably turned off because they probably had an automatic feature. It probably didn't set fire because of this. Then then by the time your flats like started smoking, somebody probably went in or like called the fire brigade, and they probably like got it out before the whole building set
Oh my
on
god,
fire.
that's so true.
And it's like, that advice was so
yeah,
good.
so true.
Because like you
What
do
if it
think of
works
like the
out?
worst thing ever, and then it's like, right, okay, well, try and get the worst thing ever to happen, and actually think about how difficult it would
Yeah.
actually be to make that happen.
Yeah, like everyone in my life hates me. Like, imagine what you'd have to do to make
make
every single
everyone
person in your
hate
life
you.
like, hate you.
Or like,
you
she's
would have
so
to
angry at me,
treat
she's
those
never
people
going to
like
talk to
shit.
me again.
Yeah,
Yeah, what would you have to do?
yeah, so
And you,
true.
you genuinely probably would never get to that stage.
No.
Shout out Steffi and Wayne.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, they're the absolute best.
They are
I'm
really
sorry
good.
if you're not already listening to them. Like, I actually don't know what you do with your life.
Alright.
So, like, they're
They also
literally
upload on
the
a
best.
Monday, which I love.
And a
like,
Thursday.
oh,
They upload 2 a week.
wow, they're on
Do
it.
they?
And they're uploading every single day in July.
Love that.
And they do every single day in December.
God, she's a fan.
Oh, and I'm their biggest fan. I DM all the time. I love them. I
We got
love them.
ourselves all started.
I live by their advice of like, if you're having a bad day, I bet you fucking right now it's just because your hair needs to be washed and you need to like wash and blow dry your hair.
Yeah.
And like whenever I'm having a
just
bad
need
day, I'm like,
everything
is your hair
shower.
greasy? Go get in the fucking shower. And then I
That's
have
how-
a shower and I'm like,
What
oh
did
my
I just
God.
say to you? I'm feeling like shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just need to tan and shower.
They
and
always say it.
I'll be such a happy person. But I'm gonna break it up. Right. Last one. Finding things that fulfill you / make you happy on your own. How are we doing that, girls?
Do you know what's so funny? I feel like this is what's also caused me a bit of a mentee recently.
What?
I don't know, like I always think I'm really good at that, and then I kind of like look back and I'm like, what is fun? Like what does make me smile? Obviously there's like silly little things in your life that you can like romanticize and that are fun. Like I will always take a moment in the morning to like have my breakfast, have
Oh
my
my God,
coffee,
I
and
was
like
just
no,
about
just
to
I
say,
am
like,
putting my
breakfast
coffee
time.
in a nice mug. I saw
Yeah.
a quote recently and then I saw that Rihanna Crisp reshared it and it literally made me so happy. The happiest people romanticize their life because they know magic exists where they choose to find it. Like, doing things on your own, the importance is to romanticize them. I think that's the answer to the question, I
and to
guess.
be
Like,
intentional.
yeah, like to...
Try and be present, Jesus Christ, that's hard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
intentional is I think like one of the key words as well. Like you're doing this now. You're not just like, oh, I need something from the shop, let me run round. It's like make a fucking thing, be intentional with what you're doing.
Make a thing of everything you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to this coffee shop.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy my coffee and sit and read my book.
What was
I
the
think-
question?
So like things like it's not got a question, but it's like the topic is like finding things that fulfill you / make you happy on your own.
So I think the crux there is finding things, not necessarily like how to enjoy it. It's like, what the fuck do I do?
You've got to
I
get
don't know
comfortable with
what
trying new things.
I don't know the little things in my day,
Yeah.
because that's I think what I struggle with, and how I would interpret that question is kind of like, what do I do?
Yeah.
What fulfills me? Like what did you enjoy when you were younger? Like I got to the point where I literally messaged my mum and I was like, what did I like love to do?
yeah.
I've always just been like super creative, so like if I'm alone, like if I'm not doing fitnessy stuff, like I will like draw or like do
Yeah.
artsy stuff. Also like do something like chefy. Like I always think that's so fun.
Yeah,
Like,
for me, cook.
Or
make
move.
the yogurt,
Just even like a walk.
make the yogurt pizzas. They're so
yeah,
fun.
they're really good. They're really good. Sorry, we cut out again.
I think that one stumped me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That's one I need to ponder on.
Okay.
What, the fulfillment?
Well, I think that's how to...
yeah, I think it's like a harder question than you think. Like, when you know, but I try and like niggle
I don't think you can answer, how do you make yourself fulfilled? Step one, find something that you think...
Do you know what it is?
Would you'd enjoy?
Like,
I'm gonna have to move this car, guys, I'm not gonna
swallowing the pill of just like, this stuff is fucking hard. Keeping friends is hard. Finding fulfillment outside your life is fucking hard. Like,
yeah, you've got to continuously
this stuff doesn't come easy.
Remind yourself of the why. Why you want to, like, why you're trying this run club, why you're trying to do this. It's because you want that fulfillment, and maybe one day something will click eventually.
God, you look so pretty.
Yeah, this is Alex, everyone. She's been in the
beauty
back.
Guru. Alex is finding fulfillment in finally sharing her love for beauty.
Yeah, finally.
And she's so good at it.
YouTube for how many years?
She's great. She's so much fun. You should all go and follow her. I'm gonna leave her at right here. So are we done? Should we say goodbye?
I'll say goodbye when I'm parked up.
Okay. She's professional. 1 minute, guys. I wonder if we've said anything that somebody is thinking about your straighter analogy. Like, wow, I'm gonna hold that for the rest of my life.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, let us know, because
somebody was like, I do this because of that one girl in that vlog.
Yeah, like, wow. But I don't think we have that much to say.
You never know, you might have said something somebody needed to hear.
Well, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you got something from this. We do like to chat. We can chat a lot.
Actually really good at it.
Comment if you want me back.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you did enjoy, and
hope you're like having a good week.
Yeah.
Hope you're good. Hope you're smiling today. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah. And I hope you feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
But if you don't, it's fine. Not everyone is. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.